do you filter the things you put on Facebook?
Yes, yes I do.
And why do you do that?
Because I have family members, and I try to be appropriate for their sake. Let's leave it
First,
at that.
do you filter what you post on Facebook?
Filter?
Yeah.
Meaning, like, do I look at things before I post them?
Before you post them, yeah.
Yeah.
And is there any reason you do that? Just certain people you don't want seeing things, or is it?
I mean, it's social media, and if everyone's going to be seeing it, you have to be careful about, the sort of way you present yourself.
Generally, I find that what I post on Facebook is usually either work-related or tends to be of a more humorous nature. I don't tend to get really into heavy politics or anything, mostly because I don't have any, but, or I do, obviously. But generally tends to keep it either lighthearted or business-like. Don't tend to share any deep personal stuff on Facebook. If it's a very open public medium, and so generally if I have deep personal stuff, that's something I'm more likely to just go ahead and share with people that are already close to me, instead of having it announced to however many people happen to barely know.
Yes, somewhat. Okay. Do you have a reason why you do? Employers or parents or family, what do you think? I mean, I just don't want to put out a bad image of myself.
Yes, I do filter what I put on Facebook because there are certain things that I'm afraid might offend people, and I'm friends with adults on Facebook, but I don't want them to take things from.
Definitely, because it's some of the stuff that I would want to say. It's really like I have my mom on Facebook, I have like her friends on Facebook, and they really probably don't want to hear about me doing certain things.
When you mean filter, when you say filter, is that like personal information?
Yes. Basically anything that is posted on your Twitter that has to do with you.
Yes, if it's very, very personal information, I would definitely try to avoid being exposed in a manner in which people can find out exactly what my bank account would be, probably. I mean, I don't know. But yes, I would say that definitely I filter.
Okay.
When one of your friends posts a picture of you or anything like that, do you untag it if it's something that you wouldn't want those people you filtered for seeing?
Occasionally, not very often. Sometimes if there's a particular shot of me like downtown or drinking an alcoholic beverage, every once in a while I'll untag that one, but only if it's like particularly embarrassing or paints in a particularly bad light.
I mean, it would depend on how undesirable. Like, if I were to dress in drag, I might not want those pictures on Facebook just because of, I have relatives on Facebook. Probably wouldn't care much for that.
Not really, no. I've never untagged myself in a photo, partially because I don't know how, and partially because it's there. I did it. Might as well leave it, no matter how stupid it makes me look.
I untag myself in pictures if they're really ugly of me.
Yeah, because I'm friends with teachers and adults, so if they might interpret something the wrong way, I'll untag myself.
Yes, I do.
If it's inappropriate, if I feel that that my information or my comments are taken out of context, absolutely I would block the person who tagged me in a wrong manner. Or yes.
Amazingly, people look at my profile and they say, I want to be that kid because he is social and good looking and has high moral standards, except for when he's drinking water.
I don't know. I don't think anything really stands out about me from social media, so I sort of blend in, I guess.
But are you the person on Facebook or Twitter that you are when people meet you every day?
Generally, yes. I mean, obviously, you can't get a full picture of someone by what their online profiles might be, but you get a general idea.
I'm not the biggest poster, so more on the reserved side of it.
I don't really think about it too much. I just think about whether or not what I have on there will offend anyone. So I'll take it down if I think it will.
They probably think I have no life because I post a lot of photos. I guess maybe I spend too much time on my social media networks.
I try to conduct myself. I do have Twitter. I do not have Facebook, and most of my tweeters are many of my students and former students, so I think they see me as a professor because usually what I tweet is about stuff that we discuss in class.
It's definitely important. I mostly use it for communication. I know because I interact with so many different groups, it makes it really easy to keep up with everybody. So in that respect, it plays a huge role. But do I sit on the computer for hours going, ooh, look at everybody else's statuses? Not so much as I used to in high school. But nowadays, it's primarily for communication. Yes.
Lately, I wouldn't say it plays that big in my life. I mean, I Facebook every now and then, but other than that, it doesn't play a big role.
I don't like it to play that big of a role, but I feel like society kind of makes it a bigger role.
Pretty big, I guess. I use it every day, so pretty big.
It plays a big role. It's how I find out a lot of information about just the world in general.
I would not say big, but I would say in my professional life, since we are I teach languages, I teach Spanish, and we are in the language, in the new trend in language teaching, we are trying to incorporate as much social media as we can, because obviously we want people to communicate as much as they can in the target language, that is in the language that they are learning. I would say that in my profession it does play a major role.
Okay.
Yes.